Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Ruffit, coming back at you with a new artifact build. Today we'll be rocking the Plagueherald helm with Great Axe and the Pestilence Blunderbuss artifact. The Plagueherald has a stacking disease that is applied to yourself, and at 10 stacks, one heavy will drop a 30% plague and a 10% weaken. That being said, the Blunderbuss applies the stack per pellet, allowing max stacks with 2 simple auto attacks. The heal reduction from this build is by far the strongest I have ever seen. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into the build guide, starting off with combo, then the attributes, mastery, and last but not least the gear. Alright, for combo, it is going to be the same Blunderbuss Great Axe combo that we have used before. However, you are going to want to try to hit an auto or 2 before, so that way you can get the max plague stacks applied right from the get-go, and then once you hit the grav wall, it is a lot easier to hit a charged heavy in the grav wall, and you'll find it to be a lot easier to hit the heavy attack inside of a grav wall after they're either net shot or crippling reaped. Alright, so for combo, you're going to hit, like I said, a few autos. And then from there, you're going to drop a net shot, G-well, nades, reap, and the grav wall closes right there. Usually they'll die from there. If they don't, you can swap back over to the Blunderbuss, hit that auto shrapnel. Alright, for attributes, we did decide to go with 400 strength, only 50 int because I wanted the Great Axe to hit just as hard, or close to as hard as the Blunderbuss, and then 200 con once you have your con food popped, and weapon mastery for the Great Axe, and weapon mastery for the Blunderbuss, and last but not least, the gear. As you can see, we did decide to go with the Bile Bomb, because why not add more plague? Now, I will say if I'm running a healer in my team, I will drop this for Ankh, and when I'm just running by myself, or we don't have a healer on our team, then I'll run Endless Thirst. As far as weapon perks, all 3 are a must: net shot, gravwell, and plague splitting grenades. Overall damage resistance. This would be another 2.5% on slash, strike, and thrust, but I don't have that last quest unlocked for the Plagueherald, which is a CTF quest. Unfortunately, I have just not been able to get the queue to pop for me. Alright guys, that is it. That is the meat and potatoes of the build. If you have any further questions, please feel free to drop a comment below or catch me during one of my live streams. Thank you to everyone for the support. I do hope you guys truly enjoy this build, and until next time, we'll see y'all on the battlefield.
I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I've made it innocent, I'm feeling discontent. I'm only facing it all.
Viewer gift card.